All right. Good afternoon, everybody. And today we're going to talk about tools and why tools are important. So, what do they do? The tool content type is used to feature an app or a third-party hosted tool, for example, the calculator, which is what we're going to make today, on your site. This content type allows you to integrate external tools that enhance the user's experience or provide additional functionality, and you can link to these tools or, if applicable, embed them directly using an iframe for simplest interaction. So I have already gotten a little bit started as usual. I've logged into IWP. I've gone into like my settings and everything like that. And I've just basically got a few things set up already. And what we're going to do today is we're going to add a tool to a group node. So the tool that I picked is we're going to make a calculator and we're going to embed it into the group node. So we're going to need obviously the basic tool selections. We're going to do the title. And of course, the title is required. The title of the tool, which is used to generate the page's URL and display in the site navigation and the breadcrumbs. So I just kept it simple. It's just a calculator. The custom slug, which is right here, the calculator, and it's to populate and to customize the part of the URL that identifies your content. If it's left blank, your title is going to be used. Now, we haven't picked a primary image yet, and I'm going to go ahead and add it. So you click Add Media, and I've got one here. We're going to insert the selected. I've got the calculator here, and we're going to use this primary image as the hero. All right. Now, it allows the users to upload one image that will appear prominently at the top of the page, usually full width, enhancing the visual appeal of the content. This image will also be used in teaser locations such as social media shares where applicable. Now the tool URL, let me scroll down a little bit right here. This is important. This section allows you to link the external links hosted outside the UCANR system. So your tool obviously is not going to be, or it could be, but most likely not hosted outside of the UCANR system. You can specify the link in the text and the URL. It gives users access to external resources directly from the page. So mine is obviously onlinecalculator.com. Next is the next section right down here, which is the link text. This field populates the title attribute in the iframe. This is equivalent to filling out the alt attribute in images, and it's important for accessibility and the SEO. Please provide in the descriptive text. So what I said was this link takes you to an online calculator. Great. Okay, perfect. Next, this is toggled off. I toggled it on. And what this does is this is the tools use iframe. What does this do? It's called an iframe switch. This switch determines whether the external tool should be embedded directly on the page using the iframe. If we've switched it on, which I told you we did, the tool will appear directly within the page. It's going to allow the user to interact with it without navigating away. So if I had this switched off, the user would have to click on it and then it would pop up in another page. This way, it's going to appear directly on our page, which is a good thing. This I have left toggled off. Display, share this socials on content. Turning this switch on activates the social sharing buttons. There's no need for me to turn that on, so I didn't. All right. Next, we're going to scroll on up into the tagging system and the meta description. This helps people find things. It's so I just described it as it's a calculator, a tool that is added to the group node. The usual things with taggings, your commodity, counties, all gone over before. Alameda, Alpine Butte, none of those apply. Programs, CalFresh Healthy Living, California 4-H, anything that you can get into for tagging and drill farther into the system, it's going to be people for make people easier to find your page and what they're looking for. None of this applies, so I didn't add anything into the tagging. Obviously, topics is not going to be agriculture. It's a calculator tool. All right. And another thing, remote content. Is this being hosted on another platform? No, it is not. So next we go to the thing, which is our side navigation. As always, I have it clicked open right now, but you need to click this because sometimes it's hidden and you got to pop it on open. So we're going to get into the menu settings. And the menu title link is right here. I just called it a calculator. And for the title page, that will appear in the side navigations menu. This can differ from the title, the page's title if it's desired. I didn't really need it to. The description, it's an optional description for the link. This description can provide additional context for users when they hover over the link in the menu. For mine, it's a link to the main IWP training page, so it helps us find it a little bit easier. The parent link is a drop down that allows you to select where this page fits within the existing menu structure. By choosing a parent link, you place this page under a broader category or a section. And of course, mine's in the default group menu training in the IWP training page. Now, we're going to get into the weight. And again, in all of my other videos, I've talked about this before because it's important. The lower the weight, the higher up in the page it's going to appear. And I'm feeling spicy today, so I made mine a -10. Ooh, yeah. All right, next section, scrolling down. You may or may not see this. This is for admin purposes only, and it's your simple XML sitemap. Okay, so the priority, let me scroll down just a little bit. It's default. It determines how important this content is compared to other pages on the site. The default value is 0.5. The change frequency indicates how often the content changes. This helps search engines decide how frequently to recrawl it. This default is set to daily. And you can include images. The default is set to no. So we're going to just scroll right up here. I'm just going to close this and we're going to save it and see what happens. Okay, so there's our image that I put up there. IWP training, and there's our calculator. So I made it a scientific calculator. Obviously, it's populated so you can go into scientific calculator, simple calculator, you can change the language, but this is what it looked like. So this is what it looks like when we have an IWP tool that's created for a group. All right. Thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.